Good evening, family, and happy Sunday to every single one of you guys. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderfully blessed day today. Chilling, staying safe wherever you're at in this magnificent world that we live in, guys. This is your boy, Jaime G. For those of you that don't know on YouTube, I'm the guy that brings the latest and greatest in the breaking and developing news in the wild, wild west of crypto land. Guys, we're going to dive into a little bit of Doge news and some overall crypto news. Now, if you're new to the channel, maybe you can consider to like and subscribe, or don't. It's all good in the hood, baby. I just appreciate you stopping by the channel to even check it out and see what it's about. None of this is financial advice. It's just your boy sharing his thoughts. Nothing more, nothing less. So never take it as financial advice. Now let's just dive right into the content, guys. Now, Bitcoin is down 4.11% for the day, guys. We're sitting at 39,908 with 42 cents. Right, guys? You know what I mean? There's some FUD going around right now. People are starting to get a little scared because about this 28.2 trillion package, right, that Biden just passed, and supposedly there's some writing in there about taxing crypto and so on and so forth. So here you go, Bitcoin starts doing good. Now here comes the FUD once again to try to suppress and push the Bitcoin back down. Nonetheless, Bitcoin continues to do what it does. You know what I mean? It pushed through all that negative FUD, so I'm not even tripping or worrying. You know what I mean? And a little bit of uh, um, consolidation is never a bad thing, right, guys? It's always good to consolidate. Bitcoin's been on a tear for like 10 days in a row. We have like 10 daily green candles, right? So a little breather is always good for the markets, right? But all right, enough of Bitcoin. Now let's dive right into Dogecoin. We're sitting at 20 cent or 0.2052, which is in the mid 20 cents. Okay, guys, we are down 1.65% for the day. We have a 24-hour high of 0.2172, which is the higher 21s, almost close to 22 cents, guys. Now, our 24-hour low is sitting at 0.2047, right? So we're just a little bit above our 24-hour low, guys. All right, so our market cap is down just a tad bit, guys. Not too much, right? We're sitting at 26.84. Yesterday, I think we were at 27.84. So we're down just like a little schmidget, right? As far as volume in the last 24 hours, it's up a little bit, guys. It's weird because we were at 1.66, now we're at 1.70, right? So we're up just a little teeny bit. All right, guys. Now we're gonna dive into this article real quick first that I got. Then we're gonna look at the charts because this article, the chart backs up the article, right, on what this article is saying. So let's just get into this first and then we'll look at the chart. Now it says Dogecoin records 45% growth in past 10 days, set for another moonshot. You know what I mean, guys? So it is true, right? In the past 10 days, and I'm going to show you on the chart why, because we broke out of a descending triangle to the upside, which is a bullish technical, guys, and that's why we have been pushing to the upside ever since, and I'll show you on the chart. Okay, let's just get into this article first. Now it says Dogecoin records 45% growth in past 10 days, set for another moonshot. Dogecoin, the famous meme coin that stormed the crypto world in the early days of the year, is now barking once again. This time Doge positioned itself along with bulls, which triggered global attention. As a result, traders and investors are now closely monitoring the meme token. All right. And it goes on to say, based on the graph above, Doge, I'll show you on my chart. It says Doge has suffered a continuous price drop since May this year, right? Like I said, we were on a descending triangle, descending down, guys, but we broke out of it. It says experienced a price decline of almost 80% from May to July. Truly, this downtrend performance of Doge pains its holders and investors around the world. But guys, you got to be diamond hands, and no matter how far it goes down, you got to truly have conviction in what you're investing in, whether it's Dogecoin, Bitcoin. You got to always ask yourself, you know what I mean? Do I have the stomach for this? Not just that. Do I have strong convictions? Do I believe in what I'm investing in? And you got to believe in what you're investing in. If you do, everything will be hunky-dory. You know what I mean? It's going to suck at times, but nothing goes up and stays up, right? Everything goes up and down, even Bitcoin, even everything and anything, even regular stocks on Wall Street. All right. It says, however, in the past days, Doge is seen to gain an uptrend momentum. In other words, Doge was able to leave the bearish market behind and surge its price above the Fibonacci levels of 0.78 at the time of writing. Doge trades a decent amount of 20 cents with a growth rate of 45% in the past 11 days. If the bullish trend keeps on, the price of Doge might be able to break the Fibonacci levels of 0.068 to 0.0236. If it does, Doge may regain its throne once again and head toward the bullish price of 30 cents to 40 cents. But of course, this will all be possible if Doge continues to attract new investors into its platform. All right, guys. And then it goes, on the other hand, the MACD remains above the signal indicator. In short, traders can still expect more bullish days ahead of the crypto, but if the MACD starts to point towards the signal indicator, it will be a different story. All right, guys. So now, okay, now they said in the past 10 days we've gone up 45%, right, guys? So now I'm going to show you here, right, exactly where we broke out when what they're talking about on how we broke out. No, it's messed up on me. Hold on, guys. Let me fix it real quick. Okay, guys, now as you see here, okay, on this chart, right, so this is what you call a descending triangle, right? We were sloping to the downside ever since basically that Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean, we basically been dipping down ever since then, right? We've been on a downtrend. But as of 10 days ago, right, as you can see right here, right, on the chart, right where the white horizontal or not vertical, rather, with the slant one, rather, that is at a slant, right? It's on top of the green candle, right? Ever since that day, right, we broke out of a descending triangle to the upside, which is bullish, and that's why we have been pushing up to the upside these past 10 days, gaining 45%, like the article had said, right, which is bullish in my opinion, right? And we also broke past our level of resistance, which was the 20-day moving average, right? We busted past that level of resistance. Right now our new level of resistance is at the 50-day moving average, right? But we'll get into that here in a second. But I just wanted to show you on the chart here on what this article was talking about, right? As you see outside of this triangle, right, we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles in a row. Then we have 2 reds, 1 green, and 3 reds, right, guys? So that is bullish, right? And, you know, I mean, we're doing a little bit of consolidating right now, guys, which is always a good thing. Like I say, we've been consolidating between like 19 and 21 cents, right? So that's plus or minus 2 cents, right? We've been trading in a very tight range ever since we broke out of this, right? Out of this descending triangle. In my opinion, that means that we're priming and getting ready for a major breakout. And it could be to the downside, right? I could be wrong. But I just truly believe that we're going to break to the upside when we break out of this tight range. But all right, guys, that's what oh, now let's get rid of these lines here, okay? Then I'm going to just show you real quick levels of resistance and support, okay? Then we'll get into these articles here on crypto news. So just real quick, guys, okay, the 50-day moving average, as you can see, is the level of support. That is sitting at 23 cents, which is that red line. Okay, guys, and then our level of support is sitting at the 200-day moving average, which is at 19 cents. Okay, guys, so that's what we got here on the chart. Okay, so now we're looking at resistance and support. The 200-day moving average, support 19 cents, resistance 50-day moving average 23 cents. Okay, guys, now let's get into a little bit of some crypto news, because that as far as what I had as far as Doge goes, right? Doge news. Okay, so now we're going to get into show how things are still looking bullish, guys, for Bitcoin, right? And for the overall crypto markets. And what's good for Bitcoin is good for Doge, right? Because Doge basically follows Doge, right? Now it says Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index back to greed for the first time in 12 weeks. So basically almost 3 months, guys, we have been in a fear, right? Everybody's been scared because all of this negative FUD, right, surrounding Bitcoin. I truly believe that we were just continuing to consolidate, right? You can check my videos if you think I'm bullshitting you, right? Now it says the crypto community has become greedy about Bitcoin for the first time since May 12th as it surpassed the 40,000 price mark. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, which tracks the community's general sentiment on the primary cryptocurrency, has gone into a state of greed for the first time in nearly 3 months. This comes as Bitcoin price has gone on a tear in the past few weeks, adding more than $10,000. Greed among Bitcoin investors. The Fear and Greed Index is a popular metric that follows several aspects within the cryptocurrency community. Now, it's giving you a breakdown, guys, of what it means for those of you that might not know, right? Within the cryptocurrency community to determine the general feelings towards Bitcoin and other digital assets. More precisely, those factors include surveys, social media comments, volatility, and volume, right? So it looks into all of those stuff, right, guys? right? And then it goes from 0 to 100, right, guys? Telling you where it's at. But I'm not going to read this whole article because I have other stuff that I want to briefly get into, guys. So if you want to do your own due diligence, which you should, always do your own research. Sorry, guys, there's a car backfiring. That's not drive-bys in the background. All right, guys, this is out of Crypto Potato. Now, let's get into a little bit. Man, that car's doing some major backfiring, guys. Holy smokes. It does sound like a drive-by. Okay, so now, this is some more bullish stuff. Uh-oh, what's going on? Tap to retry. Come on, baby. It says Bitcoin's super cycle sets up Q4 BTC price top as illiquid supply hits all-time high. Now it says Bitcoin is gearing up for a comeback, which should lead to a repeat classic bull run years 2013 and 2017, analysts are arguing. As 42,000 local highs appeared on July 31st, narratives around the market are flipping back to bullish Bitcoin supercycle. It's funny because there's a lot of people that were bearish. Now they're freaking bulls, you know what I mean? All over again, right? They flip-flop when things change. Bulls come out for 2021 close. Bitcoin has been busy repairing the impact of the China miner rout since mid-May. But last week's price advances were stronger than most anticipated. You know what I mean, guys? Bitcoin's going to do what Bitcoin does regardless, right? And it proved itself, right? We had so much negative FUD, guys, these past 3 months. You know what I mean? From U.S. coming down, regulatory this, China banning crypto and miners, and just, I mean, everything and anything you can think of was thrown at Bitcoin in these last 3 months to try to suppress the price, to push it back down to the mid 20s or lower 20s like they were saying. But Bitcoin has stood its ground and proved itself, you know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people are even more bullish, because it has stood through the test of time throughout all of this negativity, which is a bullish thing, guys. All right, guys, so now I'm going to close out with this article right here, another bullish article. Right now, it just goes to show you guys that institutions are still there. They have been continuously buying, regardless of it dipping to as low as it did, right? They're continuously buying because they're interested, and they know this is the beginning stages, guys, of cryptocurrency, like how the internet was. But this is with finances, right? Life-changing wealth is going to be made, man. I'm telling you guys. I hope you guys are really listening, right? It says multi-billion-dollar hedge fund Golden Tree is reportedly adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet, right? Not multi-million, multi-billion company, okay, guys? The hedge fund Golden Tree, a firm with 41 billion in assets under management, has reportedly added the leading crypto asset Bitcoin in its balance sheet. Unnamed sources detailed that the American asset management firm leveraged Bitcoin to diversify from traditional debt investment strategies. The wealth management firm allegedly has been looking for staff that understands blockchain, just like Amazon, just like Google, right? At Goldman Sachs, like pretty much all these big hedge funds, guys. Why? Because they know where the world is going, and I'm gonna say 2 to 5 years, everything's gonna be based off the blockchain and so on and so forth, right? I'm even thinking about studying up on blockchain, right? Anyways, it says the wealth management firm allegedly has been looking for staff that understands blockchain technology, and it's possible Golden Tree is circling distressed businesses within the crypto industry. All right, guys. It says Golden Tree. I'm going to just read one paragraph and that's it. It says a recent report stemming from the financial publication The Street that says that the mega hedge fund Golden Trees has purchased Bitcoin. The author of the report, Michael Bodley, did not reveal the unknown source who explained that Golden Tree invested in Bitcoin. A source disclosed that the executives at Golden Trees are looking into employing staff in unmanned crypto solutions and blockchain tech. All right, guys. You know what I mean? If you want to read it yourself, it's in bitcoin.com. But I just wanted to briefly show guys that, look, man, you have billionaire hedge companies investing. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, it's not going anywhere, guys. If you just continue to be diamond hands and hodl and truly have conviction in what you're investing in, everything's going to be all good and we'll become those crypto millionaires. This is your boy Jaime G coming at you on Sunday evening. Hopefully this video was informative, insightful, helpful. If it was, maybe you can be generous and give your boy a fat thumbs up. If not, it's all gravy. It's all good. Just thank you for staying with me to the end if you did. You guys stay safe and blessed till tomorrow. Your boy Jaime G is out. Peace.